Alright, so we are driving the STI. Now this is a very nice clutch to use, didn't stall once. Now I just want to make a remark. I just did my exhaust video. These seats are very comfortable, definitely less aggressive than the Focus RS and the Civic Type R, and those seats were very nice, but I feel like these seats on like a long trip would be a lot more forgiving. So now I'm going to do a little drive. I'm going to go back into sport mode. We'll try out Sport Sharp, but if I just click this little wheel down here and change it to Sport, it's amazing how loud this car is at idle. Now it sounds very good in here. Just about as good as the Type R and the Focus RS. The Golf R was just a little more reserved, which just talks to the nature of that car. But everything is nice in this car. There's nice materials in the inside. The seats are fabulous. I'm going to keep talking about the seats. You got a nice little flat bottom steering wheel. But yeah, this is nice. This car really wants to go. And the shifter is so nice too. The 6-speed definitely has the shortest throws. I think it's just about the same as the Focus RS, but the throws are so short and direct. It's a beautiful stick to use. I love this shifter. Now the handling is very nice. You can tell you got big wheels and sort of low profile tires, because when you're in sport mode you can feel it, and when you go into Sport Sharp you can feel it even more. So I'm not going to switch into that just yet. Well, maybe I will. Let's try Sport Sharp. I'm just going to give it a little gas here. Yeah, you can hear the turbo spooling up. It sounds so good from the inside. Alright, I'm going to give her the beans one more time. Alright. Here we go. Honestly, I have the RS and the Type R fresh in my mind. I almost feel like this is the best driver of the three. The suspension is a little harsh in Sport Plus. I probably wouldn't use that very much unless I'm tracking this car, which I don't know if I would. And I swear, it's the seats. Call me crazy. It's the seats that are so nice. Just the Focus RSs were so tight. Now listen to this engine. So nice. It sounds so good. This car is impressive. I knew I was going to like it, but I'm liking it a lot more than I thought. It seems very, very normal and sort of composed when you're driving like a normal person, but when you get on it a little bit, you hear that turbo start to spool up. You see the revs climbing. That was like 5,000. That was really nice. It's almost like you can tell from the styling and the all-wheel drive of this car how it's so race rally bred. I mean, Colin McRae would be smiling down on this one. Alright, so I'm going to go back into sport. You know what, I'm going to go to intelligent, and so that's just sort of going to dial in the throttle sharpness and the engine response, just how it sees fit. Now, one thing that this car has that the others do not, and I'm not sure if it's a pro or a con, this is a sedan. The other three cars that I drove are hatchbacks. The Golf R, the Civic Type R, and the Focus RS are hatchbacks. So I don't know if you need the extra space if you're in the market for this car. I think a sedan is fine. I mean, I would buy a Mini Cooper. I'm not the person to talk about for needing space. So this is more than adequate, I think, in my book. Now, up at the stoplight, nice as you please, I'm going 1,600 RPMs. No, I'm going 900 RPMs. This seems like a normal car. As I look in the rearview mirror, I can see the giant wing behind me. I like that the wing is sort of like the only really ostentatious part of this car. Everything else feels pretty standard. You know, the wheels are nice. The Brembo brakes are awesome. I love that sort of acid green color. But yeah, this car checks all the boxes. You got the look. This is what I talk about when I drive cars. You got the look, the specialness of the STI image. You got the performance. It's definitely fast enough. 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds. And the sound. It definitely has the sound. I know people who are Subaru purists are sort of frustrated with them because they haven't given us a new WRX or an STI in a few years. But hey, if it works, you stick with it. And I am a proponent that this car works. This is so beautiful to drive. I mean, I guess if you would want a little bit more power to sort of compete with the competitors, you know, Focus has 350, which is more than adequate, but I think I'd be completely satisfied with this car. Also, this car is cheaper than the competitors too. The Civic Type R was going for premiums that were ridiculous over the sticker. I mean, close to $50,000 if you wanted one like over a year ago. The Focus RS was $43,000. That's $5,000 more. Now, if you're an American car junkie or a power nut who you just want to say you have 350 horsepower compared to this car's 305, that's not worth 50 more horsepower. 46 more horsepower is not worth $5,000 more dollars in my book. I mean, I feel like all of them should be below 40,000 anyway. But you pay for certain things, you know, exclusivity and, you know, the right to be in the cars. But this is very impressive. It's kind of good to see like this sort of duality of these cars, and that it can be a normal everyday car right now, but when you want to go back in the twisties, or even if you put like some dirt tires on this car and you want to rally, I can't imagine how fun that would be in a car with the performance of something like this. We are going to wrap up my review of the STI, and right away, snap judgment, I am really impressed. Very, very nice. I think Subaru has quite the fanboy fan base for a reason, and I think I found it. Alright, so this is going to wrap up my time with the 2019 Subaru WRX STI. Now, I know this is fresh in my mind, but I've driven the competitors pretty recently, but this might have the perfect blend of the performance and the sound and the looks and the comfort on the inside. I couldn't say enough about the seats. Plus, you've got this wing, you've got the exhaust here. Now, hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for more awesome content. I'm going to be doing a video comparing the 4 US hot hatches, and I think this might be higher on the list than lower. So I'll see you in the next one. See ya. Can't forget a big thank you to Eric at Faulkner Subaru in Mechanicsburg, PA. If you're looking for a Subaru, come out and see them. I will put their website down below. Thank you.